it's the whole give and take in our relationship, and we understand like, hey, this may need to be put off an hour or till this afternoon or maybe even tomorrow, and making sure that we're able to pivot off of that without letting it
Yeah, taking that and taking each and every day as a lesson, right? Because not every day is going to be perfect. There's going to be some days that one of us might not be feeling it while the other is. And because of that attitude or the vibe, you go down a rabbit hole and arguments or disagreements happen. Yeah. But learning how to take those small lessons, right, and extract them from each experience, and then take a moment, take the time to actually reflect on it, right? I think a lot of us, United States culture is just like go, 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 right? Yeah. That many people don't take the time to just sit back and reflect. And I think that our reflection, well, it's sacred. It's a time that we can actually really think about all of these outputs that we've scattered out, right? All the energy and excitement and time invested into people and relationships has been cast out. But how can we just take a step back and, sit in silence and just reflect, right? That's why my mornings are so important to me, is because it gives me time to really step back and look introspectively on, what am I learning through this season, right? And where do I need to strip parts of myself away, right? Like pruning a tree, taking those parts that are not serving us as a greater whole, and then shield myself with the things that are going to help to build us up and edify that relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. So absolutely. I feel like taking time to step back is 100% needed. Kind of like bouncing back to the whole, like, I'm more of the, hey, I think it's time we take a break, or, hey, our family needs this, or, hey, just kind of redirecting our attention for whatever moment we're in, is highly important. Like, for instance, the children, we talked that we have 4 children. They are, they're like the business. They are a constant need every single day. And so my work day looks a lot different from your work day. Everyone's like, what's an average day like? There is no average day. Every single day looks a little different. And even though I may plan out my day and say this and this and this is going to happen, well, if I get a call, guess what? I got to go. Whether that's from a client or a child or school or whatever the case may be. So you always got to make sure that you're able to pivot in this, in my role, at least. In your role sometimes, just in our specific situation, I'm usually the one that, just drops everything and goes, depending on where I'm at and what I'm doing. Sometimes that's not the case and you have to, but it's the whole give and take in our relationship. And we understand like, hey, this may need to be put off an hour or till this afternoon or maybe even tomorrow. And making sure that we're able to pivot off of that without letting it get the best of us because we had to stop what we were doing. Right.
For sure.
The children are always going to come first, and they always have. We also find ways to integrate them in our business. Like, for instance, they help me on my side, and I find ways to like make it fun for them. And sometimes they think it's funny with all your cameras and your TikToks and your videos. And then sometimes they're a little aggravated with it all the time in their face. So it all, it just depends. But yeah, definitely taking time to reflect on where we've come, what we're doing, the vision we have for our family and ourselves and our business. Yeah.
That's good.